All right. Tuesday, May 10, 2017. I'm going to run through futures real quick here. Here's two-year paper. Okay. Talked about having a massive short covered rally off the bottom on here. The first thing that caught my attention was that the marketplace had a 100% rate hike for June, and that basically told me that the market was susceptible to short cover and rally here. This does look like the first move out. I'd be looking for some areas to short on this one here. I'd look for some for follow through on here. This is what I'd be looking for the next way through. We do have data this week, but like I said, it doesn't take anything really data-wise or whatever. It's just the marketplace is just too short currently. When they're 100% and still a month to go, they're susceptible to this here. This is what are we at here? 6A. Okay, so this would be commodity-related Australian. This does look like this minor inverted head and shoulders here on a 2-hour. Any type of rally here, though, I would look for areas to add for shorts in here. And like I said, these are 2-hour charts. British pound. British pound looks to be sneaking through on here. It has had a good run up to about 130 on here. I was looking for 130 to 133 since about the 120 area. Somewhat of any type of pullback down here, maybe in the 127 3/4 area. I'd look to add fresh longs on here, but it does look like for right now the pound is just sitting on a level here that it needs to hold. The bulls need to hold it here. Any loss, it's going to roll over and take out a few hundred pips with it. 6C Canadian dollar. Yesterday I posted about a 1,300% return on this one. 50-to-1 leverage if it goes down back to like 103 area from here. Basically, if you remember gold, how it was lopsided, or oil lopsided with commitment of traders, they're really short on this thing. So I would look for anywhere, any type of pullback that comes through here. Around 72 3/4 or so. Any type of one more swing through here, I'd be looking to buy and have some stops triggered here. High dog number 4. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I know, dog. Here's 6E. I've been going after this last night. Banging off here. We're banging off another one. Let's see here. Okay, so 6E, we're right up there. Okay, so 6E, the dollar's been weaker for 5 days straight here, so we're at a stage where there'll be some sort of pullback on here. It does look to be a pretty nice dip on here from 111 and change. This is about 50 pips on here. We'll see how things go today, but it's pressed up against a level here. You buggers. 6J. I'm looking for some follow through on here to the upside. That would mean that the carry trade would come off. That would probably mean equities would roll over for right now. This does look like a wave 4, but I'd look for some follow through. Excuse me, to the upside. I suppose anything on the downside I'd be interested in. Why are you guys flicking? Flicky charts. 6M, wrote down yesterday, take part profits on this from down on here. Roughly $780 on here in the Mexican peso. Any type of pullback, maybe to the happy place here, I would look to add fresh US dollar Mexican shorts. Same thing with the Kiwi on that multi-month low here. This is a major low on Kiwi. I also said that the Kiwi can go down to about 35 to 50. So any type of strength on here, you want to look for a short side. If Kiwi and Aussie do follow through to the downside, commodities would go with it, and that would probably mean maybe a short-term drop in the Canadian dollar and get a chance to get long to go against the herd. Swiss franc is kind of pushing it kind of hard here. This is a fear gauge. It's going the wrong direction in regards to that because stocks are going higher. So we probably have some sort of short covering rally in here. So I'd look to be on the short side here. Why don't we short one here? What's this 101? Minus 1.0135. Okay. Did I get one back here? Yeah, I did. So I shorted up in here. I was back to the happy place. Okay, so what did we do? We had a short here. Okay, at the 10, it was the happy place, like 102 area, 101, whatever. So we got a short into here. We got a cover back into here, and we're going to short back up here again. 101.35 area here might go up to here. So better set an alarm. Just in case I'm going to snag one here. Alert. That'll work. I'll go 1. I like 1. There we go. Oil. Okay, I think this is probably just a dead cat bounce, but you do have a seasonal here, and that's what I wrote. I didn't know this is Brent. I turned ADX turned again. Blah blah blah. It's probably on crude that says seasonal. It's at its happy place here, but what I'd do is I'd lean long just for the seasonal. Snake any down here? No, I didn't go through my charts. Okay, so wrote about looking for, where was it? I guess it's not on here, or it's farther back, but it was look for the seasonal bounce here. Short covering. Maybe I didn't save it. Well, he wrote it down but didn't save it. Sucks to be Kevin. Okay, so here we have equities today. This is ES. What am I looking for? I'm looking for set to chart default, but do not remove my drawings because I just learned that from crude oil. Bunch of garbled. Okay, so here's our story on this one. We are making new highs, and we have to go along with the story on the new highs. What I'm looking for is some sort of failure. Think of like Apple's trade on Monday. You know, it trades higher than goes lower. There's a level up in here at 104. ADX is turning up to on a 2 hour here, and we're breaking out. So you have to, you have to honor the trend. Then the trend has been going up, but I'm watching for failures. And if you have any longs, this is a mess and a half. Big pivots around here. Good boy though, doing your homework. Whoops. Oh, that's not working out with it, darn. And you don't know what numbers those are. Cancel. All right. There's probably 2 of them under there. Try it again. There you go. Okay, so here's the bang on here, 104. Okay, so it hit the pivot on the high here. So this morning I'd watch for some sort of AM failure on here. Here's 106, 206. So about 3 points higher, but lean, you have to lean. This all comes down to the end of the day. Here's pivot. So basically, if you close below, we'll say 29. How about this? 2398 to 2400. We hit bulls have to close on that. So if we come up, swing up in here, and we bounce down to 95, and we bounce up to 98, we come down here. I'd play the short side of things. We do have some sort of divergence going on right now. And we have about 30 minutes before we open. Here's gold. I thought we'd get more of a run here on the dollar. It's not. Equities are kind of holding the cap on this. I thought oil would help it out too, but there's somewhat of a pause. But what would happen though is if it comes up and comes back down the angle of ascent, like a C wave, to say 1225 or 1250, it would probably be sharp in relationship to that. 93 buggers. Stop me out in reverse. I hate when that happens. This was interesting here. This is euro-dollar. So people are actually piling into short-term overnight paper or 30-day paper. This has me a wee bit spooked here on the short term for everything when they come running into this. But remember, these are $5 million contracts and your margin's $250. And this is, remember my move on this is 600 basis points, which is, what was that? a lot. Was it 15 grand or something? I'll have to here, check this out real quick here, buddy. GE futures tick value 1250, and that's because it's quarterly. So 2,500 on a point is 5, 12, 15 grand. Yeah, 15 grand, and the margin's 275 per contract. So I'm looking. So you want to add some fresh shorts on here? And go out to deferred contracts. Maybe you can go out and see how 18,919 has been trading since here. Suppose I could do that real quick. June of 18. How's that look? Come on, you. Move it along. Move it, move it, move it. Come on, soldier. Oh, April of 08. Oh, that's not going to work. No, I want June M8. You're not going to give it to me either. Is it M18? June 18, yeah. But we're just spinning around. Well, I'm not that lucky this morning then. All right. So any bounce on euro dollars looked short. I did toss one on here yesterday, short side, so I'd probably look again to add more shorts on here. Holy buckets. Brad is alive. Good morning, Brad. Oh, that's a great song. All right, here we go. We got copper going to be follow through on here, maybe about 260 on here. I'll probably put a resting short there. What was the price on that? 260. We'll say minus 260. Heating oil. Okay, we're getting up to here. This is also diesel line truckers. I'd be looking maybe to add a short up in here. Okay, so minus 160. I think that's about the same price for gasoline too. Natty gas has been under pressure. It does have a seasonal. It is getting down to these moving averages here. I did write a bunch of 330 calls here for 12 cents, and I wrote them again up in here. Here was a short on natty gas. I punched in whatever days those were last week or something. This week, last week, whatever. Whenever it was at 340, that was the short. But I wrote calls against it here because I think we'll probably go below 30 for those calls to expire. Nikkei, gotta watch the Nikkei. That looks like a bear flag. Played the Nikkei yesterday. I thought it was $5 a ticket. It came at 500, so it must be 500 yen. Always remember to check out your brokers ahead of time here. But I think we got ourselves a bear flag here. Maybe I'll go after the short side of this if equities go up higher here. Let's see if there's a failure tomorrow. Stocks here. I'm just watching it. Here's the NASDAQ. So this is going to be a reversal here. NASDAQ's at a new high. Can go on forever. My deal is I'm just looking for a failure up in here. Here's pivot at 89. So it's about 40 points away or so, 30, 40 points away. So I'm just looking for a failure. That's 5. What am I looking for here? How about oh, you buggers, come on. You're not, where are you? You're not giving it to me. Come on, just make it smaller. You guys are killing me all. All right, so we're banging up against here too. So we do have a fade on the open, but keep your stops tight. And here's the first drop. So it's at 14 points, $280 a contract. Probably go for a couple of those. 98 on it there. So, all right, keep my eyes on this. What is that here? So 13, 14, we'll say 14 plus 317 is 340 a contract. So the short would be up in here and down here. But like I said, you can always wait for it to come back down and come back up and then that kind of thing. We'll just, I'll put one on here as a short. What are we at? 1375. 57, 13, 75. I got a feeling it's going to go higher, though. We've been hitting some R3s and R4s lately, so we do have some serious momentum going on here. Gasoline, this is the one I was looking for here to make up a dime. Driving strategy, Yes, we started working on driving strategies here. Came down, picked it up, looking for a dime. So 160 to go along with. God, are we already there? Are you kidding me? Wow. Well, there was a quick 4,200 bucks. $4,200. We're not even there yet in the driving season. But that's what I was looking for here. Was a move. Driving strategies was here. Came down looking for 4,200 by Memorial Day. We didn't even get, not even there yet, but we're there. So what's the next one? This is another dime. This would be $8,400. That'll be interesting. 20-cent move in gasoline. Did have a pretty good run here for the last EIA, I believe so. But once it gets up in here, I'd be a little more defensive. Which brings us back to the Canadian dollar. Here's silver. It's moving up here. A lot of these, if they come down, their angle of ascent is going to be quick because they're going to catch fresh shorts. Ultra bonds, may have put in a spot here. I did do a little bottom fishing down here, as you can see. So one more swing higher for me here, and I'd probably pitch out all that stuff here. Whoops, I needed an alarm. That would probably go along with if equities roll over this morning on the takeoff here. All right, fixed futures. I've been banging on this one here, plus 1078. These are expensive, but I mean, what do we have here? 11, 10. What is that? 60 points. So that's $600 for what? We're talking Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're gobbledygook here. Should switch this back over. You guys need bad freaking data. All right, so we go up to fixed futures, 6,200 on the margin, and $50 a tick. Yeah, that's right. So 4 of those. What did I say? 40 cents. $200? No, that's not right. Yeah, whatever. Moving on. Well, I am. You're falling down here. Okay, so you could be a short at 84. For scalpers. The thing is basically this morning you look for a dip and buy, then hold on because you could go to R5. That'd make my afternoon interesting. Have to develop an R5, but that's where weekly and monthly pivots come in. I send that stuff out to you guys in the morning. This would have to be a reversal. Gosh darn it. You guys take me for 8 points. It's $100. Oh, that stupid euro. Bonds. Follow through on here. Going to go higher. So it does look like the stocks aren't going to hold this one. And have to check some earnings. So we're going to basically the angle of this morning is to fade the stocks. Here's corn. Corn's not falling apart like wheat, and beans are holding up here too. That we do have a seasonal coming in here. I wrote down what seasonal spread. A couple of shorts on here I'd probably have to cover. What is this? 665 from so it's about 9 cents. We'll just call it a dime. $1,000. Well, what's the 9 is 450 and 78 and 62 is 12 is $600 plus $600 plus 450, and we'll cover those here. Okay, so I'm covering this short up in here and this short up in here for all of this here, and probably come back to something like this. But this is July, so on anything on any follow through. Here's my 5s. All right, any follow through up here short. You want to look for fresh shorts. Should have held on, Kev. Oh well, that's life. Holding on for 3 days when you got a runner drives people mad. Double top on the oil. I had a sell on 31. We didn't get up there yet. What was the high on this? 35. This was yesterday though. Yeah, that was yesterday. Got a short on here, 31. An alarm. We'll do alert. Come on, you. Alert 29. And then short minus 31.31. All right, Kev. Crayola. What's this one? 26. Kind of close. And we got divergence coming in. Crap. Wish I had more money like everybody else. All right. So meal and corn. Look for a bounce this morning, I guess. Eggs, ZN. We're poking through here on the notes too. So basically, we're back to flickering charts again. All right. Need to boot my system up and get this out. This is interesting. This is our Fed fund futures. They're going the other direction, so they're catching the shorts. Remember, people think this is 100% that a rate hike is in. They could probably skip and do August and then September, I think, or something to that degree. Because those stocks fall apart, they're not going to raise rates. Should be seasonal high in beans. I just stuck that one in there. That's after Wednesday's. USD, anytime I'm watching this closely here for if it's going to be an explosive rally for the drought or if this is going to be a seasonal high and commodities are just going to crater. And we're back to twos. Okay, so that's that. All right, you guys take care. I'm going to post this and have yourself a wonderful day. Toodles.